This is Channel 2 News, coverage you can count on.
It's certainly starting to look like December out there as snowflakes fall around our region. How much wet weather we can expect as Stormwatch tops Channel 2 News at 6:30. What a beautiful picture there. Good evening, I'm Kristen Remington. Wendy has the night off. Thank you for being with us. Okay, let's not waste any time. We have Stormwatch team coverage for you tonight. Chief Meteorologist Mike Alger is in the Weather Center tracking this storm. And as you see right there, Adam Varahachikal is live on Mount Rose Highway where it dumped snow earlier today. He spoke with drivers negotiating the wet weather and slick roads. Mike, you first. This is an interesting, fickle storm.
It's such a strange one. Not so much in terms of are we getting precipitation. We were expecting it. We are getting it. It's heavy. All of that makes sense. What really is very difficult to try to get a handle on are the snow levels, because we haven't had snow down in Gardnerville, Carson City area, and even the southern end of Washoe Valley and Pleasant Valley. We've had that going off and on since about midday today, where snow is actually falling and sticking down there. We've also had, as you get up in the mountains, snow levels that have been up at about 7,000 feet. In fact, I just talked with one of my weather watchers north end of the lake. He's at 7,000 foot level. He says it's turned back over to rain for him. So you got a couple thousand, 2,500 foot difference in snow levels just from one spot to another. Now, in terms of road conditions, it's really odd here. We're going to take a look at a few of the main passes here. Up on the Interstate 80, believe it or not, no controls right now over Donner Summit. They have just released those. We also don't have any controls over Highway 50. These are all over 7,000 feet in elevation. We do have some chain controls in up over the Mount Rose Pass there, and of course that one's almost at 9,000 feet. So you get up high enough, you were certainly seeing some controls out there. Take a look at the radar. It's a very, very wet band that has been coming across the area throughout most of the day here today, and as it pushes on by, you're going to start to see things begin to clear out just a little bit. The overall weather pattern here with this low beginning to lift up here, we are looking at seeing potentially a little bit of a break here. You can see just kind of things starting to lighten up a little bit, but a lot more left in this storm as more comes in the area, especially in the mountains tomorrow. Speaking of those mountains, we sent our intrepid Adam Varahachikal up there to the probably the worst spot around right now. It's up on top of Mount Rose Highway. Adam, we've been watching you get dumped on throughout most of the day. It looks like maybe it's let up a little bit, but I tell you, that's a lot of new snow back behind you there, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right, Mike. It's been snowing hard here all day. In fact, I'm actually standing in about 6 to 7 inches of snow right now. But people know that it's pretty dangerous to drive out in these roads.
How about the ones in the snow who go over the speed limit and then slam on their brakes? and it's Slide City after that, and you look in your mirror and you go, oh no, here they come.
They just try and take it slow and be really cautious, leave early, and that's all you really can do, I think.
Well, driving up here, we found people taking their time and being mindful of others on the road. But there were a few people who were stuck and had to dig their way out of the snow. It was certainly a winter wonderland here on the highway, but down in the valley, people brought out their umbrellas as it was raining pretty hard all day. But whether it's rain, sleet, or snow, everyone I talked to agreed this precipitation is much needed for our area.
We need the water, so the more rain, the better.
I think it's great. Good for the mountains, good for the skiers.
I love the weather. I'm so glad we finally got rain. Let's just hope it stays the rest of the week.
Yeah, and to check the very latest road conditions, just dial 511 or head to our website at ktvn.com and click on the road conditions button on the top of the page.